It's time for Ready, Set, Cook! And now, here's your host, Sissy Biggers.
Thank you. Aren't you nice? Thank you very much, and welcome to Ready, Set, Cook, the only program on television where two of the country's top chefs compete to create a gourmet work of art. But they have only the 20 minutes and just $10 worth of surprise ingredients provided by two members of our studio audience. At the end of our spirited competition, one of those contestants will go home with a fabulous culinary gift and, of course, the privilege and responsibility of working with these masters as their sous chefs. Now today, this is a rivalry that began in the kitchens of Le Cirque maybe 10 years ago, so you know what's in store. He presides over the fashionable Mary Elaine's at the Phoenician Resort in Scottsdale. Please welcome Alessandro Strada. Welcome back, Alex. Good luck to you. And he has a decidedly different clientele downtown in the Tribeca area, where he presides over his own Spartina. Please welcome Stephen Kalt. Stephen, good to see you. Welcome back, gentlemen. All I can say is I love this job. Let's meet our first contestants. They spend their days as personal trainers in gyms here in New York. Let's see what kind of training they've had in the kitchen. Please welcome Aaron Mazer and Aiden Supple. Come on up, boys. Welcome. Good to see you. Right this way.
Nice to meet you.
Aaron, go ahead and show us what you brought.
Sissy, I spent $9.85.
Okay, what do you have?
We got some asparagus, some bell peppers, some water chestnuts, some scallops, and some linguine.
Kind of a heart healthy personal trainer's menu here.
Nice and light.
Nice and light.
Good.
Go ahead, Aiden, put it out on the counter for us.
Well, Sissy, I spent $9.16,
Okay.
and I've got, well, cannellini beans, leeks, fresh tomatoes, some broccoli rabe, and shrimp.
Excellent from Stephen Kalt. They've brought some very interesting ingredients, and they've got 20 minutes to cook with what they've got on the cooktops, tomato and pepper side. I want to start that clock, so quickly, what's in store?
We're going to do roasted scallops with bell pepper coulis and fresh pasta.
Over here, Stephen, what's the plan?
I'm going to do a Tuscan-inspired dish, roasted shrimp with tossed broccoli rabe and a sauce made from pureed white beans and virgin olive oil with tomatoes.
Ooh. All right, approvals on both sides of the aisle, audience. Should we get them started? Ready, set, cook. Put your apron on, Aaron. Now, don't forget, in addition to these wonderful ingredients, we have a fabulously stocked pantry with everything you could hope for at home. And it's always fun, I think, to see how the chefs employ the pantry, don't you? What kind of things that they reach for? Because it really can separate, it will separate them from us, because that goes without saying. But using the pantry, and already the pantry is employed here. Fennel seeds?
What we're going to do is we're going to crust the scallops very lightly in some toasted fennel seed. Give a nice little flavor.
Is fennel a natural accompaniment to fish?
It's very good flavor. It mixes the licorice, the fennel, fresh fennel. It goes very well with seafood. I like it. It's particular with these bell peppers. It's a very provincial style dish. I think you're going to like it. And also what I've done is I take a little bit of tomato sauce. Since we have the yellow pepper sauce, we're going to do a little tomato coulis also to kind of contrast and plus the green. It's going to be
So a
very
Provençal
vibrant.
on this side, and over here, I hate to interrupt when you're using that knife.
Well, no problem.
On this side, you said it was going to be a Tuscan-inspired dish.
Oh, absolutely. Pretty classic, actually. I'm going to grill these shrimp, or maybe roast them, and I do a sauce by just pureeing white beans that have been cooked with tomato and garlic and a little bit of mirepoix and leeks, and then we'll blanch this and then saute with some fresh garlic, and it'll be very, very simple. The sauce underneath with a little bit of the delicious broccoli rabe
Simple.
with garlic. Yeah.
Easy for you to say.
You know.
18 minutes
You know.
and 26 seconds on our clock.
Easy.
Now, Aiden, are you a big broccoli rabe fan? Excuse me.
Actually, I don't eat as many vegetables as I should. That's why I try to.
Wait a minute. The
Try to,
personal trainer doesn't eat all of his vegetables?
No, actually, cupcakes are my forte. So.
You know, you're not careful. You're going to need a personal trainer.
Yeah, I know. Well, I always have Aaron for that. So.
Is that,
Keeps
is that
me
typical fare of the
shape.
personal trainer, Aaron? You guys eat cupcakes at the gym?
Well, unfortunately, definitely.
But you don't tell your...
We eat worse than anyone else in there.
But you don't tell those clients who are spending all that money for your services that you eat
Of
that
course
food.
not. This is
Never.
what we tell them to
No,
eat.
it's
You
best
tell
kept
them to
secret.
eat broccoli rabe.
Right. So don't watch the show. Hopefully.
Now that is the broccoli rabe, which is, of course,
Bitter broccoli.
related to the broccoli.
Yeah, it's related to cabbage and in that family.
I love
And
it.
it's a touch bitter. It's really wonderful, though. You cook it right.
And the bitterness is something that do you traditionally go with in your cooking,
Absolutely,
Stephen?
you
Or
use
do
it.
you...
Well, you use it against sweetness. Anytime you're looking to have balance, bitter to sweet, hot to cold, crunchy to soft. So this stuff really works well with texture and with the slight bitterness. You're going to have richness from the shrimp, kind of sweetness from the beans and the tomato and the leeks, the olive oil, also the fat.
Are you beginning your mirepoix now? I just learned that yesterday. Mirepoix. I really enjoy learning the classic terms. Why don't you explain to us exactly what that means?
In this, a mirepoix is just a classic term that represents really celery, carrots, and onions as the base of flavor for sauces and stocks. And in this case, I'm actually not going to use a real mirepoix. I'm just going to take some leeks and sweat them down, put some fresh tomato in.
And you will use a carrot from our pantry?
I'm going to use some garlic from the pantry.
Some garlic, all right. Aiden, you've just got your work cut out for you, don't
I
you?
really do. Yeah. Well, he tried to keep it simple for me because I'm kind of slow. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just looking out for me.
Well, you know, it's 16:24 on our clock. Speed is of the essence over here. Let me step between you two, if I might. Let me see what you've been given to do, Aaron.
I'm chopping up some peppers and some basil.
For the coulis?
Yes.
Have you ever made a coulis?
I never have. I've never even heard of one, but I think we're about to.
Tell all your clients that they should eat coulis.
Oh, definitely.
And
Then they're
that's
gonna
going to
ask
go over really well.
exactly when they watch Shark and say, "Hey, I did it. Now it's your turn."
You know what's going to happen? They're all going to be on the treadmills at the gym, and they're going to look up, and there's going to be Aiden and Aaron on Ready, Set, Cook.
Oh God.
Is that a big
Actually,
favorite at the gym?
everyone asks me for tickets. Oh, everyone loves the shows.
watch it on the-
Everyone watches the network.
On the treadmill?
Oh yeah. All day
Love
long,
that.
all day long. Well, you need someone to get inspired. They watch food. They say, "Hey, I'm getting
True.
hungry," so
That's
get
true.
out of here.
A little tomato sauce from the pantry, sir?
Mm-hmm. This is just to give it a little contrast of color. Okay, you want to get a little bit of color on the onions. That way you get a nice roasted flavor. And these water chestnuts, we'll use them as a garnish. We're going to cook those whole and get a nice caramel on them. Caramelize them with a little bit of honey. Actually, we're going to use maple syrup. This way it gives it a little contrast, plus you can... Okay?
Maple
These water
syrup.
chestnuts are really nice sweet also. There's some really good desserts that are made with fresh water chestnuts. Not too many people know that. Can I have the peppers, please?
Sure.
Do you cook with fresh and canned water chestnuts?
I
or-
usually just use them when they're fresh. The type of food I do is much more provincial, so we don't particularly use that type of ingredients, but they're a nice texture.
We had some fresh water chestnuts only yesterday on the show. Another Ready, Set, Cook first. And they were scored and they were roasted and peeled. They were blistered and then taken from the shell very easily. And they were tasty. They really
Then we're
are
gonna-
something we forget about.
Okay, how we doing?
What is that? Parsley? Great.
White wine.
Okay. And the basil? Just pick the
14,
leaves.
14 on the clock.
Oh my.
We're going to go to that first break, so I didn't want to go away while if you were too
I've got
far
the
into
white
your
beans
sauce
cooking.
here. Your puree,
Uh-huh.
bean puree with a mirepoix.
Flavored with a little celery and little leeks and
May I?
tomatoes.
Thank you. Sounds good.
What do you think?
It smells good. But now the smell of the white wine seems to be wafting through the studio. Oh, you don't know what you're missing at home.
Smells good.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more of our competition. Welcome back. We are a little bit over. We're at 11:24 exactly on our cooking clock. We're with Stephen Kalt from the very happening Spartina restaurant downtown in Manhattan. It is happening.
It is happening.
We always say that about downtown.
It's happening.
Tribeca and our view of the world.
And the good news is not just happening, but the food's good.
And the food, well,
That works.
that goes without saying, because you can see what's shaping up here. And Aiden Supple, our sous chef, has pretty much been working on that broccoli rabe.
Pretty much. Yeah.
You'll never be able to look at it quite the same,
No,
will you?
never again. I didn't realize broccoli rabe would be so much work, but I think I've got it all sorted out.
You don't have to sort the flowerets from the leaves. That's okay. You don't
Oh,
have
that
to
is
sort that
okay.
much.
Oh, okay.
You're not making them like divide it up, are you? Stephen,
No, not quite.
you have to categorize the broccoli rabe.
Just something for me
He
to do.
tried to do that himself, but we've cut him back.
Yeah, we work that part
And
out.
you quickly made those shrimp
Yeah, I just pulled the
palatable.
shells off. I actually prefer to use the shrimp with the head on. I think there's a lot more flavor when you cook with them. It really is abundantly more flavorful. But we're going to use this because that's what we have.
You get out of your way. Are you going to save those shells or toss them?
I would save them usually in a restaurant using something else. You can flavor sauces and biscuits and things with them. I'm not going to use them today. But
Okay. And over here,
doing all right?
Yeah, I
Okay,
believe
this
so.
is fine.
Okay.
the
so now-
blender has been employed.
Yes.
Your friend Aiden's working on the broccoli rabe. You've gotten to use the blender, Aaron.
Yes, well, I picked something nice and easy.
Okay.
What do you have in that blender?
We just have a little bit of basil, a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Tasting.
Okay, what you want to do is put these in little bundles. We're
Can't
gonna
go
tie
wrong
them
with
in
these
bundles.
fresh purees. Wait,
It's a little
you're
parsley.
tying up the asparagus?
Right, we're going to do a little...
Stephen. Alessandro is tying up his
And he's burning up...
asparagus.
Oh, no.
Do we have a little
He also
flame?
seems to be burning the towel over there.
All right.
Okay, just tie them really tight. Okay. Right, and make sure that they're really nice and even like that.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
Aiden. You know, that job of yours is like actually shaping up because look, your friend's tying up
Thank God.
asparagus stalks with the chive.
Good. So we're still about even.
That is
That's
nice.
good. Not too far ahead of me.
You have 9 minutes and 10 seconds, Aaron, to get that pulled together.
I think we can handle that.
Can you do that?
How's
These
the
are
broccoli
nice.
rabe doing?
How's the
I'm
broccoli?
trying. I'm
over there?
sweating.
Pour a little bit of water in here.
Okay.
Just a touch.
Stephen, if you're going to use the hand blender, could you bring it out where we can all see, please?
Unfortunately, the cord
You
is
know
a
how
bit
I
short.
feel about this
Yes, I
instrument.
got it. Can we get it over here? Close enough.
The white bean with the
Very easy.
mirepoix.
Exactly. We're going to just puree it all. We're going to add a little bit of water, too, because it's a little thick. Come over here, you.
I keep an eye out for these things. It's always interesting when they bring out the hand blender.
You want it to have the consistency of a sauce, not thick like beans, almost like a soup. That is not the first time.
You know, Loman's is just not going to get as many clothes back as they sent. All right, I'm going to get out of your way
Should I take this now?
Bingo.
and check on the scallops with the toasted fennel. Did you just put that fennel in the oven really quickly?
No, I'm going to toast it while I'm searing it.
While you're stirring it, that will result in the toasting.
Yes. Okay, now I think I'll need more water for the pasta.
And your water chestnuts look awfully
Okay,
shiny
blender's
over
ready to
there.
go.
They look good with the maple
Okay.
syrup.
Great, now we got to be real careful. Oh, like I said.
There we go.
Okay, I'm going to make a sauce out of this.
7:34 on the cooking clock.
Okay, we can put a little bit of chicken stock, white wine, garlic, and onions. Can't really go wrong with that. Nice colors. And let that go for a while until it's nice and smooth.
Does a coulis need something to bind it together?
I put a little bit of olive oil, and that's gonna pretty much do it.
That's very attractive. Isn't that a pretty coulis in that blender? It's very nice.
Okay. Now
We are at
with the pasta.
7 minutes on the cook clock, so we're going to go away for that next break. And when we get back, oops, Aaron,
Little explosion. Had a
You all
tiny
right?
explosion. Yeah, I'm fine.
Aiden, he had an explosion on the
That's
Our
side.
ingredients exploded.
That's just too bad now, isn't it?
All right, we'll take care of this mess. We'll make sure there were no injuries. And when we return, the final 5 minutes. Stay tuned. It's anybody's game. Welcome back. He's trying that white bean. Can I call it a puree or a sauce? What do you want me to call
puree.
it? It's good. It's good. Very well flavored, Stephen.
Thank you.
And Aiden, our sous chef, has graduated from broccoli rabe to an onion.
Yes. You? Moving up in the world.
Just don't get overconfident. You have a very sharp knife there.
This is true.
This is delicious.
I know where the Band-Aids are. That's
We are
good.
at 3:46 already. Time is flying tonight. The scallops.
Yes. The
Butter.
scallops, I'm searing them with a little bit of butter. Gonna get them a little hotter there. See, I have the nice roasted chestnuts. I got the 3 sauces we just did. And a little noise.
It's all right.
Okay. I like to clean up a little bit as I go here.
And your pasta's done. Your fresh
The pasta is
fettuccine.
done. Yes. Scallops, we want to get nice color on them. There we go.
What's in your fettuccine, Aaron?
A little,
Oh, we put a little basil, a little bit of olive oil. That's about it. We're going to add some stuff on top, so I think we're ready to go here. We're shaping up. How about you guys?
Three
How's that
sauces.
blender over there?
Oh, it's doing all right. I got it
you all
under
right?
control, finally.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. Well, it was well
Okay.
worth it. Look at your beautiful colors you have here. The shrimp is just going into the pan at 247.
Just gonna get some good color on this. You don't even need to put it in the oven. You just cook it right in the pan. So what if I've lost my garlic?
Sweating over there yet?
yeah.
How's that broccoli?
233.
I'm done. Okay.
All right.
But he's learned something, that we know for sure.
Yes.
The,
Rob is work.
the shrimp is simple. Olive
Very
oil,
simple.
garlic,
That's correct. I've already got olive oil.
salt and pepper.
That's right.
That
gonna
smells
add-
really good.
Oh, he's good. Are you gonna do one of your tosses?
Not yet.
Okay.
Soon though.
2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes.
Whoops. Here we go.
I see you added your little asparagus bundles to your water chestnuts.
Yeah, just to warm them up a little bit.
We are at 1:46 on the cooking clock. 3 sauces on the tomato side.
Rob and onions, you did all that?
Coming down to the wire, huh?
Getting very close
Oh,
with the... I like the way
to
you
go.
use that long fork to twist the pasta and set it. That looked nice. Fennel encrusted scallops are surrounding it. A minute,
Sarah needs
a
to use that
minute
blender
20.
one more time.
I'm cleaning up
Sure?
already.
Are you done?
Oh, we're done.
And
Not
here is,
sweating at all.
it looks like you're creating a work of art.
Really?
Yes, really.
Excuse me.
Sure. It's due to my superior ingredients, of course.
Yes,
No doubt.
superior indeed, Aiden.
No doubt.
That means we are less than a minute. How's that shrimp looking?
Not ready, but close. See the color on it? Nice, I guess, when you let it sit. And you don't want to overcook shrimp. No good, they get tough.
We are at 35 seconds. Aiden, how's your onion coming?
I got 2 vegetables done in 20 minutes. I'm happy. I'm proud of myself.
24 seconds. Ooh. See this 3 coulis over here. 17 seconds.
presentation.
Subtracting.
Ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Put it back in its proper place. Stephen, bring this out so we can see it. Didn't they do a great job? Once again, working wonders with their surprise ingredients. Audience, it's not going to be a surprise for long. Let's find out who you're going to vote for. If they raise their tomatoes, Alessandro Strata, what would they be voting for?
Those are roasted sea scallops with pasta and asparagus.
Simply
Pretty
enough. A la Aaron?
Yes.
A la Aaron.
There we go.
Chef Colt, what are you calling your beautiful creation?
This is roasted shrimp with broccoli rabe and a sauce of pureed white beans and virgin olive oil.
A la Aiden? Our personal trainers, and they had some training of their own in our kitchens today, and they both did a terrific job. All right, audience, it's your turn to get involved. Raise that vegetable. Todd?
Sissy, tonight, tomato takes it.
Tonight, tomato takes it. Where are my knives? Congratulations, Aaron. Enjoy the Woodstock Trident knives. It's great to have you on the show. And over here, hey, do you have a classic wearing blender, Aiden?
No, I don't, actually.
Well, now you can invite your friends in for that puree of broccoli rabe,
Oh,
okay?
that sounds good.
Put it down and please try your creation. Let us know how it is, Aaron, because you can brag to all your clients now as they're on the treadmill at the gym
Better not brag too much.
that you were on Ready, Set, Cook, brought home the knives.
That's delicious.
What strikes you? How is it?
Nice and light,
Nice
but
and
very
light.
tasty.
Very
Very good.
tasty.
Pepper, I'm a big
You can
pepper
have as
fan.
many bites, Aiden. This is
Right.
yours.
He doesn't
Well,
quite know
and
yet, huh?
it's theirs too, so keep it in mind.
Got it yet?
That should have won, but.
How was your broccoli rabe? How was your broccoli rabe?
Well, I try to save the vegetables for last. you know.
Okay. Well, audience, didn't they all do a terrific job? Wonderful chefs, Alessandro, Stephen, thank you very much. Great job, fellas. Come on up and have a taste, please. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
If you're going to be in New York City and would like to be a contestant or a member of our studio audience, write to Ready, Set, Cook, care of TV Food Network, P.O. Box 4836, New York, New York, 10185.